So coming in for our solo design, this can be found at 55.0 latitude and 6.4 longitude. And then here it is on the map. Now this one can be found on the side of the world, basically closest to the redwoods kind of Arctic area. It's a bit of a mix over there. But if you guys do know, there's a Crystal Palace, or I forgot what the name of it, Ice Palace, something like that. But it's in there, and then you come to the waterfall leading from Ice Palace, and you will be greeted by this rat hole right here. Now if you go to these exact coordinates, you still may not see it, so make sure to look extremely close, flying right by the cliffs and all that, until you find it. Now if you walk up here, you're greeted with this very small entrance, so throwing tames in here is not going to be a big issue for people trying to soak or whatever. So if you get a good size base in here, we can fit a lot of stuff. It's going to be compact. We can see what we're going to work with. So anyways, let's get straight on to the design. Before we get on to the build, this video is sponsored by Raiders of Lost Ark. RLA is an amazing new and upcoming server for official PvPers, breeders, and people that want to enjoy the game the way that it was meant to be. RLA features amenities like events every week, 10x rates, 7-man tribes, and 6-month wipes. RLA promises no admin play while only having very limited mods like pickup gun, 10x stack mod, 2x player weight, and 4x dino weight. RLA has over 1,000 members and is growing by the day. For more information, use this code on screen or click the link in the description. So anyways, here's the design. Now coming over here in the same spot as earlier, you will see we decided to leave everything on the interior side for this rat hole, as building an exterior will only show people that there is a base there. So coming through the entrance, as you can see, you're greeted with a very good sized turret wall, covered in about 27 heavy turrets. Now coming through here, you're greeted through a little airlock system. And then coming into the base, you have 3 fabricators, 2 smithies, 5 vaults, and then over here in the corner, we have 3 chem benches and a cooking grill. Now coming upstairs using this hatch frame, we have a cooker, 3 refrigerators, a generator, 2 cryo refrigerators, a bed, 2 indie forges, then a heavy turret right there. And then over here, we have a grinder. But anyways, it's a very compact thing. Very good for solos. You can even fit a duo in here if you really want to, but very good for solos. Let's move on to the duo. So anyways, coming in for our duo, this can be found at 53.2 latitude and 46.5 longitude. And then here it is on the map. This can be found in Jungle South. But anyways, as you guys may know from my older center rat hole builds, we have actually built in this one twice already, but I thought that it might have needed a little bit of a remaster due to a duo kind of layout, because how we had it set up, it was just a big clustered mess in there and all that. And we still have one major issue with this rat hole, and you can cluster grenade these pretty easily, so we did not work on the exterior side. But if you do know a good way to solve that issue from people cluster nading, please make sure to do that or build on the outside. But coming through here, it's a very awkward rat hole, I'll say that. It's extremely awkward, but if you know how to build this right, it could be an unrateable rat hole. I mean, it quite literally could be, just because of the layout of all of this. And we can see what we're going to work with, but it's going to be another pretty good compact design. Building a turret wall is going to be a little difficult, but we're going to try to spice it up a little bit compared to the last two where we just placed them on the ground. So we'll see what we can do for that one. So anyways, here's the full base design. Now again, like the last one, we decided to leave everything on the interior side to make sure that people do not come across these as easily. Now if you want to build an exterior, which I highly recommend for this rat hole, feel free to do so. Now coming through here, we have a nice little, not really a turret wall, but essentially is a turret wall on both sides up here. And then coming through here, I don't know why the bear trap disappeared in this rendering, but it's weird. Anyways, we decided to span this whole area with bear traps, and we actually had a little bit of a layout for a turret wall. Now of course we cannot build multiple layers for the turret wall as we do not have a lot of room. So coming through here, we have our little entrance, and it has a little airlock where you're going to have to get in and out using a grapple. So please know that. And then coming up here, it's very tight, but you can actually walk up straight in here. So your fabricators, smithies, chem benches, indie forges, ARK incubators, refrigerator over here in the corner. And then coming over here, we have a few more refrigerators, a vault wall over here. And then through here is our little like log out area-ish kind of thing with our cryo refrigerators, your generator, and that's it. Let's move on to the trio. And then finally, coming in for our trio rat hole, this can be found at 33 latitude and 58.6 longitude. And then here it is on the map. This can be found at about jungle's mid area, a little bit off to the left of that. Now, this spot is over by the entrance to the underworld, which is right there as I showed you. And then look for this big rock-like structure that looks kind of like a pyramid in a way. And then coming through here, as you can see, you don't see a rat hole. And it's extremely hidden, so this is of course going to be interior only. But if you look down here, there's a rat hole that you have to crouch to get into. Now don't mind the big dead area of bugs, we'll just ignore that. But anyways, coming through here, it's actually a very good size rat hole. Tons of room to work with, but still is pretty compact and has multiple layers. So I don't know how we're gonna do that. And we also have this area up here. As you can see, I use Ghost to get up through here, I believe. I don't know if we're going to use this part or not. I don't think so, but we may use it. So let's see what we have for this design. Now anyways, coming on to the full base design, for the exterior side, we have nothing on the outside. Now coming up to this rat hole, you still cannot see inside that well, until you're right past this bush that is about right here, and you're greeted with a nice friendly turret wall that will instantly kill anybody trying to come in here, which is very nice. And throwing out tames just isn't going to work with a cryopod because it's all messed up based on how ARK does their weird terrain building. Now coming through here, you're greeted with, you know, an average layout: 3 indie forges, 3 smithies, grinder, 2 vault, 1 replicator, 6 fabricators, 5 chem benches, 1 heavy turret. So a nice little crafting station that could work with about 2 to 3 people. And coming up here through this hatch frame, you are greeted with a bed, heavy turret, 3 refrigerators, 3 chem benches, a nice little storage area for all of your loot, a heavy turret, and then a stairway over here on the right. Now coming up this stairway, we have an ARK incubator, a refrigerator, and then another hatch frame. Now coming up here is our main logout area with a bed, 4 cryopods, 4 vaults, and that's it for this design. We hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you're new and hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, go comment OCYT and we'll make sure to heart your comment. We hope you guys enjoyed and peace out.